Hi guys, it's Jaeho or Jaesho. I'm at the new kitchen, new spot, testing out new dishes for our new Korean brand. A lot of new things going on. The new brand is called Kimchi Disco. Just like the name, the whole concept is presenting young, trendy Korean foods in a funky, sexy, and friendly way. The opening is anytime soon from now on. More info to come for sure. I got hungry while being busy testing out new dishes, so I'm going to have some food. Luckily, I made some Korean chicken stew like 2 days ago. Like every stew type of dish, it's always better the days after, so I'll just heat it up and maybe cook some rice for it, and it'll be perfect. This dish is called Dakdoritang or Dakbokkeumtang. Gochujang, gochugaru, some soy sauce, tons and tons of garlic, all goes into one pot with preferably chicken with the bones and skin attached. The vegetables of your choice. So the vegetables, and if you wish, you can add something called sari. Sari is additional generally carb source. So here I have a rice cake as a sari. So its rice cake is called tok. So tok sari. If you put the ramen noodles, then it will be ramen sari. If you put udon noodles, then it will be udon sari, etc. Koreans always need more carbs. Yeah. Okay. More carbs. Okay, some rice. Another common ingredient is potato. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. Hot potato. This one for the flavor, but also it helps the sauce to thicken up. Yeah. Very good. Soaked up all the juices. Alright, the chicken. Obviously. Chicken. Here I have a drumstick. Oh, it's hot. As I said, it's better to use the whole chicken chopped with the bones and skin because it gives more flavor to the broth. Yeah. Make it simple and delicious. Some kimchi. So, the interesting story about this dish is actually its name, Dakdoritang or Dakbokkeumtang. I think it was in the 90s. There's this Korean institution, national institution of Korean language and culture and so on. And they suggested that the name Dakdoritang, as it always has been, has to be changed to the Dakbokkeumtang. Bokkeum means like stir frying. So Dakdoritang is not good. We have to start to use name Dakbokkeumtang. Why? The reason explained is that the Dakdoritang, the word tori, is in Japanese word tori, and which means chicken. So in their point of view, such a hugely popular dish like every Korean knows and enjoy, this kind of dish cannot have like a Japanese word. You know, it has to be pure Korean. Yeah. So it's not like the Koreans are ultra nationalists or something like that. It's common to use foreign language. Like in Korea, pizza is also pizza. Burger is burger. You know, if you go to McDonald's in Korea, there's a bulgogi burger. And they don't call it, they just call it bulgogi burger, which is a bulgogi, Korean famous traditional beef dish, and the burger is a burger. So American English and Korean combination of words. And the same National Institute of Korean Language, they don't sue McDonald's or have a trouble with them. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. So why Japanese word tori in this dish is such a huge deal, you know? Well, that's because of obviously the history. From 1910 to 1945, there was a Korean period of Japanese occupation, which is like one of the most hard and painful and humiliating memories for all of the Koreans. During this 35 years of Japanese occupation, obviously from the side of Japan there was a lot of like cultural evolution, basically like Japanification of Korean culture. Koreans are very sensitive about the remaining of that period, the 35 years of Japanese occupation, and the language obviously it's the carrier of the culture. So that's why this Korean institution of the language had to work on it. Yeah. Okay, I got the bigger spoon just to get all these delicious juices. So you know, there's like this kind of the remaining of Japanese words, fukashi, sukiyaki, nawabari, things like that. Yeah, which like these days I think young people maybe not, but back in the days, yeah, especially like so-called like working class people, they were using still a lot of these kind of words. So Korean National Institution of Language, they were like, no, you know, let's get back to our beautiful Korean language. So yeah, so in the 90s, Korean institutions suggested that. So people are like, okay, yeah, it's not Dakdoritang, it's a Dakbokkeumtang, so it's a Dakbokkeumtang. Maybe some restaurants changed their sign. So is it completely changed? Actually, no. Funny thing is that then I think early 2000 or so, there was some scholars, not just one, but few scholars were objecting this idea of changing name the Dakdoritang to Dakbokkeumtang. Their argument was like the main word dori, it's not necessarily Japanese word tori, so chicken, you know. Their argument was that the dori is a very, very traditional old school Korean word which comes from the verb dorichida. Dorichida means that, you know, like when you have an animal like chicken and then you just chop it, like, you know, like you use this kind of stuff and you chop it with the bones and everything attached to boom, boom, boom. So, you know, that's like a dorichida. So 닭, which is chicken, dakdoritang is simply exactly what this dish is. Before I was telling you that it's very important to use chicken with bones and skin attached, because it gives more flavor to the broth, and so it perfectly makes sense that this dish is named coming from the verb dorichida, chopped chicken stew, dakdoritang. Yeah, guys, this sauce on the rice is amazing, like seriously. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like Instagram, it's fantastic. I can eat this whole rice, it's like 800 grams. Yeah? Man, it's so good. Oh yeah. Chicken wings. Yum yum. Yeah. But anyway, so Dakdoritang, and also it's kind of weird for me. From now on, it's my personal opinion. It's not like these scholars were saying this, but think about it. The name is Dakdoritang. Dak in Korean is a chicken. Dori in Japanese is chicken, and tang is, let's say, stew. So if you translate Dakdoritang to English, then it will be chicken stew. Yeah, Dakdoritang, chicken stew. Who's calling whatever dish chicken stew? Because there's a lot of chicken. You know, you make a beef stew and you put a lot of beef, so you call it beef stew. Doesn't make sense. So for me, like, I agree with the scholars who oppose the idea I think the word Dakdoritang comes from the Korean expression "dor이치다." It perfectly makes sense, but also I like the sound. Yeah, it sounds much more friendly for me. Like Dakdoritang. Dakbokkeumtang is like a sounds kind of forced, you know. Kimchi, rice and potato together. Another drumstick. Yeah, I like drumstick. Duck. Yeah, rice cake. I put some mushroom before when I was making this a few days ago, and I cannot find it. Maybe I ate everything. There is like a tiny bit, maybe. I just want to show you. There is. Yeah, there is like a tiny bit left. Mushroom. It's called, I think, Hearty in Korean, I guess. It's been a long time that I left Korea. A lot of Korean words I'm not sure. I don't remember actually. But I guess that it's called Hearty. Anyway, for me, the name Dakdoritang sounds better and it makes more sense. What do you guys think? Dakdoritang or Dakbokkeumtang? This was my very first YouTube video. Yeah, about super interesting Korean chicken stew name issue. Yeah, so see you next time. Bye bye.